I'm the magnificent with the sensational style. Even when they hate, ain't no breaking my smile. I'll gladly exchange all my love for your down talk. You'll accompany me while I cloud walk into the arms of the Most High. But we ain't gotta worry about who the Most High. We don't never look down on the most low or kiss ass for the class with the most glow. The sheep sleep, we get mad, but they don't know. We're knee deep in the ashes of hope, so a little rational action may grant us the traction to move where the few tell us don't go. To the mind of the Most High, where eyes blind to the shine, open so wide that no words can describe what was shown live, and no turn for the worse can pervert what was learned.
In my opinion, it's an entirely different skill set that's necessary to learn the truth compared to what's necessary to handle the truth. And if you don't react properly when you learn the truth and don't handle that information correctly, then it didn't really do any good to learn it in the first place.
I'm the tactician with the inspirational pride. Even when I ache, ain't no shaking my stride. I'd gladly take one for the team if it means the regime that's been scheming to keep all my people asleep see defeat by the hands of the poor man who couldn't stand up alone, so he joined hands with friends, fam, even those that he didn't know. The clean streets reach minds and mean bigger goals. Each of our hearts plays a bigger role in the living field. So when you feel the hate radiate from another, set them straight and negate what is tainted. Your brother, mother, daughter, sister, father, son. Even all the coppers, the Maserati driver and a chick, pussy popping to the coppers with your mother, father. Wanna see you slaughter other sons and daughters for a couple dollars in your wallet. Hold up.
In my opinion, there are two skills that will really help a lot in handling the truth, and that is patience and focus. A lot of people, when they learn the truth, they will soon go back to blocking it out again or forgetting about it because they don't see any simple way to adjust to what they've learned or incorporate it into their lives in a useful way. And so they don't want to just know about a problem and not do anything, and so they block it out. You may have finally learned about peak oil. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the end of all society. Focus on the most likely scenarios and what you do know and how you can adapt. A lot of people, when they learn about how the banking industry subtly steals everyone's money, they think there's some massive conspiracy behind it. Well, you don't really know that, but what you do know is how the banking industry inflates currency and steals from you that way, and you do know how to stop that. So focus on what you do know. It doesn't really make any difference who's behind it. All you have to do is focus on a solution. Same thing with religion. Just because organized religion sometimes covers up and hides the truth doesn't mean that you know the solution is extreme atheism. Focus on what you do know. If organized religion is negatively impacting you in some way, then learn what that is and stop that negative impact. I know it's often a lot more fun to engage in wild speculation or to take extreme positions rather than focusing on what you do know and putting in the work to find a solution. But at some point, in order to learn the truth, it becomes necessary to focus. If you constantly become distracted by wild phantasms, you'll never really be able to make that much progress down the path of learning the truth.